Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Reference Roundtable. Now, if you caught us last Thursday, I was here with Lacey, and Sarah was not with us. And now we've switched Lacey for Sarah. Lacey's out on vacation,
Yes.
but she's definitely here in spirit because this is going to be another one of those episodes where we answer a bunch of questions. If you watch regularly, you may remember when Sarah left us a top secret envelope full of stuff to talk about, and this time our
from Lacey.
top secret envelope is from Lacey, and she dropped this off before she left town, and I have been dying to open it ever since. So
That's why she left it with me.
yeah, she specifically gave it to Sarah because she didn't trust me, which is fair. And it's sealed with tape, so unless you put it on there,
I didn't put tape
it doesn't
on
look like
I
anyone's
haven't
ever opened
touched
this.
it. I haven't touched it. So,
Can
but
we-
I'm excited.
Can we open it?
Open it.
I think what we should do is ask every other question.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we'll take turns.
Okay.
I'm a little nervous, but also excited.
We have no idea what these questions will be about.
No idea. Feel free to answer along with us too, so that we can.
Oh yeah, please
make
answer
it
along in the
interesting.
comments.
Yes,
It's always fun when you all do that. 'Cause
Yes, we love that.
Yeah, seeing everybody else's answers is half the fun for me.
Exactly. So.
All right, so I will ask question number 1.
All right.
What household chore do you hate doing the most?
All of them.
So back in New York, when I had to haul my laundry 3 blocks to do my laundry, I suddenly really hated laundry. Now that I have like a washer and dryer, I like doing laundry. It like really depends on my environment.
Yeah.
No dishwasher, hate washing dishes. Hate washing dishes. The food touching my hands into the water, the way the water gets cold. And then just like, I'm kind of germophobic, so using the same sponge to clean everything, I'm like, I just feel like I'm smearing everything around.
Around.
Don't love that. As a child, it was probably dusting. I always felt like dusting was pointless. I was like, this is imaginary. As an adult, I'm like, no, you need to dust. So you said everything?
Yeah, I can't. I don't like doing chores.
I mean,
I don't like doing anything. I mean, I honestly don't mind vacuuming. I don't have a problem vacuuming.
I don't have a problem vacuuming either. Weirdly, also, I don't mind cleaning the bathroom.
I don't clean the bathroom. My husband does. To be fair, my husband does a lot of the chores, so we're a good match, and
Nice.
so I have to give him credit for that. So,
Question
All
number
right.
2.
all right, we'll put this one in. Lacey did make them very pretty for us,
Aw.
so thanks, Lacey. That makes it exciting. How did your parents meet?
They were in the same dorm, and my mother was a sophomore when my dad was a freshman. They were supposed to be part of some like big brother, big sister, like introducing new students thing or whatever. And my mom was sick, so my dad made her a plate of brownies and put it outside her dorm, and the rest is history.
Very sweet. I wonder if my mom's watching because she could tell me how her and my dad met. I know that they went like all through school together, so they knew each other like in middle school for sure, because there's a picture of them in 7th grade together in their bell bottoms, and so they never like dated then, and then they kind of reconnected in their early 20s.
Wow.
Got married, so
An extended break.
they've known each other a long time.
That's sweet, though.
Yes.
All right. What is your favorite piece of random trivia?
Oh, geez, I don't. It's a lot to think about.
That's like I know I have that answer to this. It's bothering me that I don't have it prepared.
No, I feel like it's got to be something with killers.
For you.
Sure.
I'm gonna think about it as I fall asleep tonight and go.
Like, oh yeah.
Why
I'm
is what's coming
so blank right now.
something like what's it? Cher has had a number 1 song in 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, and like 6 consecutive decades. And like I think she's like the only artist to do that.
That's interesting.
I feel like I know a lot of like pop music trivia.
Yeah, I guess I do too. Kind of the one that comes to mind is I always loved Hanson, so I knew that Hanson, they missed the youngest, like to be the youngest member of a band to hit a number one by like 5 months, only to Michael Jackson. Jackson 5 was like 5 months younger than Zach Hanson when they got their number one. So
That's
they
an
were
obscure
that
one.
close.
So wherever the Hanson brothers are right now, they went, somebody's talking about us.
Oh, I'm gonna keep thinking about that one.
Yeah, me too. It's bothering
because I know
me.
I have something more interesting. Okay. What do you think you'll be like in old age?
First of all, I remembered one.
Okay.
For example, that Shrek won the
I don't wanna hear
inaugural Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. It was the first film to win Best Animated Feature film at the Academy Awards.
Well, that's
has
interesting.
an Oscar.
I don't know if that's super random though, because it's probably pretty
What's
well
the next
known to
question?
most people. It says, "What do you think you'll be like in old age?"
Rude. Probably
So the same.
cantankerous.
I think I'll be the same. I think we were just talking about this the other day, and I'm like, I'm just gonna keep dressing the way I dress and dyeing my hair pink, and
I keep using my retinol. Hopefully I won't look too different.
Right.
I mean, look, aging is a process we all go through, and it's part of life.
Yeah, I'd like to think I'll just still be me. So
You will. Who are you going to transform into?
I mean, I don't want to change myself because I'm getting older.
I kind of look forward
still want
to
be fun.
the like time when technology like overtakes me, and like there's some new piece of technology out there that I don't understand.
That's
like,
already happened to me. TikTok. I don't do TikTok.
Well,
so
maybe I don't have to wait
it's
too
happened,
long.
But it doesn't bother me. So all right.
Okay. What TV show can you watch over and over and over again?
There's a few. Let's see. There's a few that I have. Golden Girls. I watch Golden Girls.
Yeah.
All the time.
Good.
The Wonder Years. I love that one too. And I used to like Saved by the Bell. I've seen those episodes multiple times.
For me, it's
old shows.
Reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can watch RuPaul's Drag Race. It doesn't matter if I've seen the season. I rewatch seasons all the time because they're all on streaming, and it's just as fun. And there's stuff you notice. I don't know. It's like for me, reality TV is just as fun to watch a second time.
Mm-hmm.
Or like those old VH1 reality shows like Flavor of Love, Rock of Love,
yeah.
I Love New York. I love rewatching those.
Or The Real World. I love The
Yeah.
Real World and rewatching it. There's some old Real World episodes on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
But not all the seasons. And that drives me nuts because I really wanted to rewatch
That is
them.
annoying.
Let's see. Dogma
Ooh.
says I'm watching The Good Place for the second time. I think it's better the second
I need
time.
to finish The Good Place. I watched most of the first season and I really liked it. I forget. Oh, because I moved, I think, in the middle of it. And so I just kind of got discombobulated. But I need to finish that one.
I haven't seen that one.
It's funny. It's
Is
good.
it?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, and The Office. The Office. I never get old.
Well, good thing you didn't
never
forget.
gets
That would have been terrible.
I watch probably a couple of episodes of The Office like every week.
I really like Dairy Girls on Netflix too. It's about the
Not
girls
either.
in Northern Ireland.
Oh,
I've
nice.
watched it probably like 4 times. It's real short and easy.
Nice. Let's see.
I'm trying to cheat and read it.
How do you arrange your bookshelf at home? Organized or random?
Random.
My bookshelf is definitely random.
Because at work, it's so organized that like if I tried to do that at home, I would feel like I'm always at work, number one. Number two, like I know my collection at home is like for browsing, right? Like I want people to kind of just meander through it.
Yeah.
So I like my big unorganized bookshelf because to me, like it sparks, like I can go along the line and be like, oh, that looks good.
Yeah. I have like 3 different bookshelves and it's all random. Now my movies have been arranged in different ways, different times.
Mhm.
I did them by color once. That was awesome. But it was driving me nuts because I couldn't find anything unless I knew what color it was. Right now, my husband and I arrange them by categories. So we have like Christmas, and then we have like his childhood favorites, my childhood favorites.
Oh, so like personal
like,
categories.
yes.
That's kind of fun.
So we can easily find them. So
Wow.
I like to do different things.
I might like make one shelf fiction, one shelf nonfiction. I haven't decided yet, though. No commitment to that yet.
Yeah, no, my books are completely random. It's usually like as I get a new one, it
Yeah,
just gets
that
stuck.
part too. Okay. Do you like to listen to an album in full, or do you prefer a playlist of different artists? Both for me.
Yeah, depends. Depends
Like-
on the artist.
Like, yeah, it depends on the artist, depends on the album. Like, if I feel like the album is like a body of work more than like a collection of singles.
Exactly.
Like, some albums are very experiential. And then I love Spotify, and I always do like a seasonal playlist. So when summer starts, I just make one that says summer 2022.
Mhm.
Then every song I like that's coming out or that I want to listen to, like I pull older stuff, newer stuff, I put in that playlist, and I have them going back for a few years now. So it's always fun too, because I can be like, oh, what was I listening to in spring of 2019? And I can go back and it's like very
I actually
nostalgic.
do that exact same thing.
Really?
Yes. I have that exact.
It's
exact
fun.
method. It is fun. Like, oh yeah, I forgot about that song. So,
Mhm.
yeah, it's cool. But yeah, definitely like some of my favorite artists. I listen to the whole.
Yeah, and I have like I love my vinyl record collection, and that's like a whole different thing too, because streaming is one thing, but like putting a record on
Oh yeah.
and listening to it all the way through while you go about your house doing chores
Right.
is a whole other thing.
All right. Would you rather be an expert at one thing or pretty good at many things?
I feel like I am pretty good at many things. And I do
Same.
feel like I am also an expert at a few things too. I'm pretty good at like if I'm choosing between the two, pretty good at many things. Because also like, what am I an expert at? Like, is it something that's going to make me money, provide joy?
I think it would get boring to be just an expert at one thing.
Right.
I'd rather, be able to do a bunch of different things.
Right. Like, I need variety.
Yeah, me too.
We're so similar. It's turning out.
I guess so. Twins.
All right. What do you consider the ultimate comfort food? For me, it's probably like pizza or pasta, like Italian food. Because I just ate so much spaghetti growing up, and then like pizza's just warm, comforting cheese. It's reliable. It's fast, low maintenance. There's variety if you want to add something or take something away. But for me, comfort food, the first thing that comes to my mind is Italian food.
Pizza. I would have to go with like cake or cookies.
Specifically, what kind of cake?
Like vanilla white cake with vanilla frosting, or cupcakes, or cookies, like anything sweet.
Cookies definitely is up, like chocolate chip
like
cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
I love cookies. My favorite dessert by far.
I love any kind of dessert.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, like fresh baked chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, if we're including desserts in, like ice cream.
Ice cream.
Like a pint
with
of Ben
chocolate
and Jerry's.
chip cookies.
Ben and Jerry's milk and cookies ice cream.
Ooh.
Best of both worlds.
Yum.
Ooh, I didn't look.
Okay. What book has impacted you the most?
I don't know if I have an answer. It's tough. I feel like my life is like a cumulative effect of all these different books I've read, movies I've watched, and people I've met, and it's really hard for me to pick like one thing that's been huge. I guess I really like Just Kids by Patti Smith. I read that when I was like freshly in New York too, and it was a good time to read that book. So there's things like that where I feel like it's important to read like certain books. You read them at the perfect time. Like I think I read Perks of Being a Wallflower when I was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
Like of course, like I'm sure a lot of people would have that as an answer. So sometimes like it's really like alchemy, and the perfect book gets to you at the perfect time, and that's just like those are the times where I think books have been super impactful for me. But
yeah,
I always take something away from a book I read.
Right.
You know,
that's I remember the Perks of Being a Wallflower being one of my favorite books ever, and The Giver. I read The Giver when I was pretty young.
Yeah, me too.
And then I read it again when I was older, and it hit different.
It freaked me out as a kid, and I never wanted to go back to it ever since then.
Oh, that's probably the one. The Giver.
The Giver.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good answer.
So.
Yeah.
I could read it again and probably get something else out of it today, because there's a lot in there.
Yeah, that's why I don't reread Harry Potter, because it was really impactful on me as a kid, and I'm worried if I reread it as an adult, I wouldn't like it as much.
Change it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a constant. I know people who reread the series and they say that it won't happen, but I'm not so sure.
Yeah. I would go with that, because I don't like it. I don't want to ruin it.
Right, like I remember what happened. Mm-hmm. Ooh, what is the best museum you've ever been to?
I'm sure you've been to way cooler ones than me.
Well, that's flattering. I did used to live 15 minutes away from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and I'd walk there all the time because it was free admission, so that was awesome. But my favorite is probably a tie between the Pompidou in Paris, which is, if you don't know what the building looks like, it's the weirdest looking building. Like all the stuff is like, it looks like it's like if you took the tiles off of a ceiling and saw the things in the ceiling, but like that on the outside of the building, and it's in rainbow colors, and you have to take like an escalator to get in. The whole thing feels like a Willy Wonka experience, and it's like Pompidou is how you spell it. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. And then I really like the Prado in Spain, in Madrid. Like I had no expectations going in there, and it was an awesome museum.
Nice. I don't know. I've been to, is it the Art Institute in Chicago?
That one's great too.
That one's cool. And the one that I've been to multiple times is the Nelson Atkins in Kansas City, and it's actually really cool.
Is that the one with the the shuttlecock with the in the front?
Yeah, the back things.
I went there a long, long time ago, and I need to go back.
It's really cool.
I want to go there so badly.
Yeah, I really like that one. They have a lot of Egyptian stuff in there, which
cool.
I think is really cool. So
yeah,
there's definitely some more museums I'd like to go to.
Yeah, so. I love that. I mean, I love like our art museum here. It's great, and the public museum's great as well. They're both free too, so sometimes I just wander in, and it's like when a museum's free, there's not as much pressure to see everything in it. So now when I go to the public museum, I kind of just find one exhibit I really want to focus on, and I really want to go see the quilts they have up. My sisters saw them and said they were really cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. Which film would you like to see turned into a musical?
I had an answer for that the other day. I actually had this thought on my own. Oh. Oh my gosh. I even thought, I was like, nobody's done this yet? Why has nobody done this yet? I should do this and make $1 million. Oh, I'm horrified. It's so obvious that it should be a musical.
I don't know.
Oh, this is killing me. If I think of it at any time during this week, I will come back to this video and leave it in a comment.
Yeah.
Because it was such a good idea. It's an idea that it's like almost good enough that I don't want to say it in case it's stolen.
You don't get the credit.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Is there anything else you can think of? I'm trying to think, and I'm like, I wonder, I don't know. I haven't kept up on musicals, so maybe some of the ones I think should be have already been. Has Pee-wee's Big Adventure been made into a musical yet?
No, that'd be fun.
That would be a fun one.
This is really bothering me because I just had a whole conversation with myself about this week. Oh my gosh, and I remember it being something where it's like somebody's life, and I'd probably have to edit the movie down a little bit for the sake of the musical. I will think of it, and it will be posted in a comment on this video when I think of it. I don't care if it's a year from now.
Hopefully it'll be before we end.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Ooh, that's bothering me. And I know I just watched this movie like within the last week.
Is it a new movie or an old movie?
It's like since between like late 80s and now. And I feel like it has like a built-in like campy factor and like songs that could already fit really well. Oh, okay. We have to move on. I probably haven't seen it. Other than librarian, smiley face, what is your dream job?
Well, I always wanted to be a fashion designer or like a stylist or something like that. That'd be cool. So
I think like librarians and stylists, like you probably have like, because you have to have a knowledge of like archives and like be able to pull things quickly.
Yeah.
But I think there's transferable skills
and like
there.
reader's advisory is kind of like, you know, picking
book stylist
people, right?
In New York, we always joked and called ourselves literary influencers.
Yeah.
Other than librarian, what is my dream job? I don't know. I used to always want to be like a screenwriter, like in the writing room on a TV show or something like that. I think would be fun.
That would be fun. Okay. What book are you currently reading, and are you enjoying it so far?
I'm reading so many books at once right now. But the one I'm reading, Howard's End by E.M. Forster, and I usually don't read a whole lot of like Brit Lit, and I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. It's like, it's more fast paced because I'm listening to it as an audiobook than I probably would be if I was reading it. What else am I reading? You answer while I look at my phone and see what I'm reading.
Just started reading Night Crawling by, I think it's like Layla.
Oh, I like the cover. It's the orange and like purple.
Yeah. And it's an Oprah book club book, I believe. But I'm only like 30 pages in. So far it's catching me. I just finished reading Half Blown Rose by Lisa Cross Smith. Everybody knows I'm like obsessed with Lisa Cross Smith.
That's the one with the really cool cover too.
It's really cool. Yeah, and it takes place in Paris, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Her books are just magical to me. So, I loved that one. So
let's see. Of course, the titles that like I'm on hold for loaded right away. The ones I just returned are the ones that aren't loading.
They're not loading. And
I should be able to remember the books I just read, right? I know I just read one called Feminist City that was really interesting. I forget the author's name for that one. And I just started Cujo by Stephen King because I've not read that much Stephen King, and I kind of wanted something spooky. So I no verdict yet. I can go either way with Stephen King, so we'll see if I like it.
Interesting. All right.
What is your favorite guilty pleasure TV show? I don't feel guilty about my pleasures.
90 Day Fiancé. I'm pretty sure I've talked about that before.
Oh, we do talk about 90 Day. I am so far behind on 90 Day Fiancé, but like, it's great. It's great. It's awful, but it's great.
It's terrible, but I know I've said before, like I've actually learned a lot.
Yeah.
About the immigration process, and different cultures,
in the world.
And, different places. So
90 Days definitely up there.
And my mom says Big Brother, which I am also watching, which I watch every year.
Thought that Big Brother would be kind of fun to be on. Not like, I mean, I don't know how those people like keep other jobs.
Right.
But yeah. I've been rewatching the High School Musical movies, which they're so corny, but they're fun because they came out when I was the right age.
I think it was a little past, but
they're fun.
Nice. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
What is the weirdest thing in your fridge right now?
3 empty bottles of honey mustard.
3 empty bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a purpose?
Nope.
I don't eat anything weird, so I'm trying to think.
The weird thing is that there's nothing weird.
Yeah, there is. I don't even know if I want to admit this, but in my freezer is a piece of frozen wedding cake from my wedding,
Oh.
which was over 4 years ago.
That's cute.
We can't get rid of it.
Do you know, I think it was a couple years ago, they auctioned off a piece of Princess Di's wedding cake that had been frozen.
Really?
Like you could buy a piece of Princess Diana's wedding cake.
Yeah.
Just in the last few years.
No, that's what you're supposed to eat it like at your first anniversary. It's like tradition, but neither one of my husband and I were both like, I don't want to eat cake that's been frozen for a year. So it's just stayed there because we don't really want to get rid of it.
She get it like
either.
pressed like a pressed flower in between glass.
My mom said night crawlers are in her fridge.
Why do you have worms in your refrigerator? I mean, I know why. It's for fishing.
No thanks.
No. I was just talking about Fear Factor with someone today and how we used to watch people eat worms on TV.
Oh, God. No.
That's actually probably a guilty pleasure TV show, Fear Factor. What was your first job? I was a library page.
So
like
here.
Destiny. I mean, I did a brief stint at Hy-Vee for a month, but then I got the library job, which working for the library was a better fit for me. And so I left. I also did some stuff at our church. I would like set up for parties and stuff, which meant that as like a 15-year-old, I was alone in like the event space.
Oh, nice.
Until like 3-4 in the morning cleaning.
Nice.
It was kind of spooky.
Oh, I bet.
But a job's a job.
I guess technically my first job was my aunt and uncle run the Lamb Theater. So I think I was 12. I did waitressing for like the dinner theater.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. So I did that for a while, and then I got my first real job here at the library.
Nice.
I've been here
they were
ever
just the grand marshals of the parade, right?
They were, yes.
Cool. I can't wait till I get that new theater. It's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it sure is. Okay. Which celeb would you want as your BFF and why?
Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be good friends with Rihanna. The vacations.
Oh,
just like
yeah.
Her energy is like aspirational to me. And from what I see on Instagram, she's had the same friends for a while. So she seems like, loyal to her friends. And the whole like billionaire part doesn't hurt.
Right.
But she also just seems really fun and like we'd get along, hopefully.
Yeah, I can see that.
Rihanna for sure.
Well,
The Hanson brothers.
They
all three count as one.
A BFF though. Maybe Lady Gaga. She seems fun.
Oh yeah. I think I would cry if I met her though, and I wouldn't cry if I met like I wouldn't want to cry in front of Rihanna, but if I met Lady Gaga, I'd be like crying and like confessing things to her. I'd be like, I would want her to be like my aunt, who I can like go spend weekends with.
Yeah.
Or like my I don't know, my like guru. I love her.
Yeah.
She was my first concert. I think I said that in the last question.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of it.
Well, you can be friends with Gaga. I'll be friends with Rihanna, and we can all hang out together.
Yeah.
Have you ever kept a New Year's resolution? Yeah. I once made a resolution to drink more water, and ever since then, I've drank more water. I think it's if you set the bar low,
yeah,
you can fulfill those expectations.
Or just don't make resolutions. That's what I don't. I don't make resolutions.
I'm more into making them for me, a new year for me is my birthday. Because
right.
You know what I mean?
New age.
Right. So I'm more about resolutions when birthdays come around. And to me, I don't even call them resolutions. It's like a change. I don't know.
Yeah.
But New Year, on the stroke of New Year's, January 1st, I'm usually preoccupied with other things.
I guess sort of towards the beginning of the year, I'll make a intentions list.
Yeah.
That'll be kind of like read more books, shop less, like
You're good at one of those.
strive to do better, basically.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But
Do
not
better.
anything like concrete. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, no, like I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week or something.
Set realistic goals.
Right. Realistic. Yeah.
I think you get the last question.
Guess so. First of all, we did get a comment.
Ooh.
My mom said yes, Lady Gaga. I think she'd like that. Okay. Should a hot dog in a hot dog bun be considered a sandwich or not?
No.
No, a hot dog is
It's a
hot
sausage,
dog.
if anything. Hot dogs are. I don't like hot dogs. We talked
We
about.
were
We actually
talking
were
about-
just talking about this before, coincidentally.
Yeah.
I am not a fan. I like bratwurst. I like Italian sausage.
Nope. And see, I won't eat any of that, but I'll eat hot dogs if they're certain kinds and if they're grilled and in a bun. But so what about a hot dog and bread? Did you ever have to eat a hot dog with bread?
Like, have you ever been to the drive-through restaurant Broncos in Omaha?
Mm-mm.
I used to go there as a kid, and Broncos, I don't know if they still do it, but they would serve their hot dogs like sliced in half the long
I
way,
couldn't do that.
put down on bread.
No.
Chaos. The
That's
most
a hot
chaotic
dog
way.
sandwich.
That's
No,
a hot dog sandwich.
I couldn't do that.
But the standard way of serving a hot dog,
It's just a hot dog.
no.
No.
It's not like a hoagie. You can't get a hot dog at Subway.
Nope.
And I think like even a burger is different than a
I
sandwich.
was gonna say, yeah, no. Nope.
2 pieces of bread, a sandwich does not make.
No, I wouldn't eat a hot dog and bread. Anyway.
Ooh. The movie Bingo made you.
The movie Bingo made me paranoid of hot dogs.
Oh no.
Well, I've not seen Bingo.
What dark-sided thing happens in Bingo?
I
I can only
know.
imagine. Well, we'll be Googling that after this episode to see what happens. I'm just wary of hot dogs anyway. Something about the texture. Like, people always talk about how they love the snap when you bite into a hot dog. I don't.
No.
And I'm not a picky eater. I eat a lot of things, but hot dogs and peas, I'm not a big fan of.
I will eat both of those, but not many other things. So
Well, you can have my scraps.
you can bring me your hot dogs and peas.
All right. Well,
All right.
thanks, Lacey, for all these questions. It's always fun answering these. If you're watching this later, please feel free to leave your answers in the comments below. I think anybody watching will figure out what question you're answering.
If you think of your musical,
Oh
get it
yeah.
commented.
Ooh, I'm gonna go look at my watch history because I know it was a good idea, and I'll get back to y'all on that. But in the meantime, I think Lacey's gone next week too. It's gonna be you and
it's
me.
a new month, so we have new books.
Ooh, I think I just
It's
saw
our
new
favorite.
books arriving today too. I'm excited about
There's a bunch
that.
of boxes
Yeah,
in
I know
there,
we just
so.
ordered a ton. Cool. So join us at the same time next Thursday, and we'll show off some of the new books that you can check out here at the library. Until then, keep reading, Sioux City. We'll see you later.